okay.
He just fucking died. All right, you guys, you ready to knock into this thing?
Let's do it.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Jameson on the Rocks podcast. Today I have with me 4 members, the whole band, Sons of Midnite. How are y'all doing, fellas?
Good.
Glad y'all can come in, man. I'm excited about this.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for having us, man.
I'm excited, dude. Well, we've been talking about it for a while, and I just didn't know because it was this weekend. You know, this weekend is this weekend. So I was like, fuck, boys, I don't know if it's going to line up. But then you showed up early, which is super clutch.
Yeah, it worked out.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, we can make that work if you're here early. So sweet. Before I get started, I want to thank the show sponsor for today, which is Clark's Collective, which is where you guys are playing tonight. Shout out Rip. He's the man. Awesome. Great bar, as I told you, to get into town, start playing some shows. Should be a great night, honestly. Friday for Auburn should be great. Shout out Clark's Collective for sponsoring the show. Yada, yada. All right, let's do this thing. When did you guys tell me a little bit about yourselves? Let's go around the table, tell your names first, ages, and occupation in the band.
Okay, so I'm Luke Young, and I'm 19, and I'm the lead singer and the rhythm guitar player.
Word. Nice. Young guy over here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm JD. I'm 20 now, actually. Yeah. And I'm the bass god.
Word. Okay.
There we go.
I'm Sawyer, a.k.a. Buck. 20.
Nice.
I play the drums.
Word.
I'm Carl. I play lead guitar and do booking for the band. I'm 20.
Yeah. Sweet. That was a good breakdown. Nice. I like that there. All right. When did you guys kind of get together? How'd you meet and start playing that kind of stuff? When does this whole Sons of Midnight thing start for you?
So one time, me and Carl, we went to a birthday party, and they had the stage and stuff, and I was like, let's get up there and let's sing a little peep song.
Yeah.
And so we done it, and then the feeling, and we said, well, this is something we need to do. So I said, Carl, do you want to start a band? And we were both learning guitar at the same time, so just kind of evolved from there.
And then his grandpa did it for like 40 years.
Yeah.
Band shit?
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
his
Okay,
grandpa
word.
played for 40 years.
What band? Anybody even know? Maybe?
His Midnight Son. That was the last one he did. Yeah, where'd that come from? So we are the Sons of Midnight because
Love that.
He
Well,
was
word.
That's
very
where that
big
came
influence
from.
on us and helping us get where we are.
I bet that helps a lot on just having somebody to ask, and
yeah.
somebody to look
that
up to.
and
And
like,
that's
normally you got to get a bunch of equipment to start up.
Yeah.
And like he had gear for days just upstairs in a practice space which we could just get in and start grinding.
Yeah.
We picked up Sawyer in what was it? High school marching band.
What?
He played quads and he played a little bit of set. And then this is the JD down there. He's the newest member. Picked him up recently.
Yeah. He moved to McRae, and then he was like just in the friend group, and then the bass player left the Wednesday before a Friday and Saturday gig.
Yeah, we had a double.
And
double.
No.
so JD learned all like 40 songs and joined the band.
How was that, JD? Not too bad?
I mean, I'd never played bass before, so it wasn't a cakewalk. But like, I mean, you got to grind out for that. And I started out I started out like rapping and stuff, and so I knew a lot about recording and stuff, and that's how we all got linked up. And I was recording some stuff for them, and once the door opened, I kept knocking
through.
Yeah.
He really took his opportunity. He seized the moment.
Yes.
He watched it unfold in front of his eyes, and then he just
He jumped right
He's seen
in.
a chink in the armor, and he was like, I'm playing bass.
In there, baby. I love that. I feel like a lot of bass players' stories start like that. It's like, oh, you don't play bass? You do now. Congratulations. Yeah. Which is good, man. You guys all have a similar look that kind of works. You guys have a good little brand going on here.
For some reason, me and him get confused.
Yeah, they think we're brothers.
I could see that.
All the time.
I could see that. Similar build, shape, and hair
the
and
long
whatnot.
hair, the big ass nose.
The big old
Well, shit, dude. What made you guys? I guess. What was your? How did you spell your dad's name? Is it spelled the same way you guys spell Midnight?
Well, it was my grandpa. But,
Grandpa, excuse me.
Yeah, same way.
Same way?
Midnite because we're
Yeah,
cool
I like
that.
that. I like that a lot. Yeah, a lot gives it that zest. You know,
Yeah.
that
a little
zest.
different.
But I was gonna ask that, but that makes a lot of sense for your dad's band being named like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys kind of all get together and start playing. And what area are you guys from again? I always think is it Tifton? It's not Tifton, is it?
I go to ABAC in Tifton. That's probably me and you talking.
That's the connection I got on that.
We're based out of McRae,
Yeah.
and then a lot of people think we're based out of Statesboro, which is kind of true. We do a lot of like I don't know. We hang out a lot in Statesboro.
Yeah.
But we're all originally from McRae, Georgia, which is just a
McRae.
little town south of
Very
Dublin.
small.
Yeah.
Very small. Okay. Is that kind of tough? I guess because like there's, I imagine, not much of a music scene down there.
Yeah, I mean,
Sir.
You
not
guys the
really.
only band probably.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it helps you to branch out, I guess.
Uh-huh.
You know, you can kind of learn at the smaller stuff, and then like now we're getting into more of the college scene with like Clemson, picking up
Good
gigs
call.
there, and
Yeah.
we're starting to get in, like we're playing in Savannah and other
Oh, yeah.
places. So we're starting to branch out some more. But it was good to cut our teeth on places like that. for
Yeah.
sure.
You got to
Yeah.
pay your dues.
You got to. You got to,
Gotta pay
man.
'em.
Yeah, I imagine that's tough because I don't know. There's no. What would you say the name of the town was again? I forgot already.
McRae.
McRae.
McRae, Georgia.
Sure. Nikki Shots. You guys know Nikki?
Nikki.
She's in the band Florida Man. You guys ever seen Florida Man?
No, I've heard of them.
They're
though.
wonderful.
I think I
Anyways.
listened to your podcast.
I'll have to call her back later. What was I talking about? Okay, let me think. Oh, okay, McRae. So like no kind of other bands, nobody to ask, that kind of stuff.
The only other people around was Maple's Crown. You know,
Maple's Crown. No, I never heard.
with Lance and all them.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they had a group around there and they put on some music stuff. That,
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It was kind of the biggest thing going on. Like they
Okay.
do it was a music on Main. They did it once a year.
Yeah.
They'd pull like a big trailer out there and
Uh-huh.
hire a sound company and have 3 or 4 like local bands from the
That's
area.
sick. That's
and then they'd be like 400 to 500 people there. So it was
Oh, that's
cool.
wicked, dude. I've always
Yeah.
wanted to do something like that.
Yeah.
Man. It's kind of tough to put together, but
Yeah,
you
it
got to
was.
find the property. The property is a real
Yeah,
trick.
they
you
just
know?
blocked off Main Street
Did
in
they?
Eastman and had it. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Well, I guess it's a curse and a blessing because it wouldn't be hard for you guys to become the hometown heroes.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
awesome.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I ain't got no problem with that. Okay, so you start playing. How close is that to Statesboro? Is that close? Pretty close.
It's like an hour and 40 minutes or so.
Okay,
I got
it's
to
not
school
bad.
up there.
Hit the
Dude.
interstate one time.
Word. Okay, interesting. All right, so you guys start playing. Where's the first kind of places y'all start hitting up? Anywhere in particular?
Birthday parties.
Yeah. Money.
Yeah.
But we started playing over in Red Stag in Vidalia, which is probably an hour from Statesboro. That
Word.
was probably the first place we got out at, and then from there it's kind of really this year we've been taking off and doing more booking and stuff like that, like
We
playing in
finally-
Clemson.
A little bit
and-
Finally
bigger
got out of
stuff.
state.
Yeah.
yeah, just trying to get more quality stuff and looking at stuff like that. Never again at Billy's Clubhouse when we be there.
We will not be back. now.
I've heard some tough reviews in this place.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I'm glad that there's other people that's been through it.
Oh, there's definitely. I've had some long phone calls with some Billy's Clubhouse victims, as I call them.
Dude, we were out there and bro, there was nobody out there, man. And
Yeah.
so I'm turned around because I cannot stay awake, and all I hear is Buck, JD, because I was falling asleep back on stage. It was bad.
Damn, brother, that
Yeah,
must be a
it-
quiet
it-
gig,
it
man.
was- It was real rough.
Sheesh. All right, well, I'll stay away from Billy's Club.
For sure.
I ain't got no problem with the hummingbird, though. You guys ever done the
No,
hummingbird?
no,
I
no.
kind of fuck with the bird a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm
I
trying,
mean,
I'm
that's
trying to
crazy.
fuck with the bird.
Bird's
I'd
cool.
love to
It's
do
cool.
the bird. I just wouldn't want to do Billy's Clubhouse to get to the bird.
Yeah, there was a scenario where that was pitched to me, and I was like, yeah, that's not going to I was like, yeah, good luck.
Yeah, we had not heard of it, so we were like, yeah, we'll go play. And then
Yeah.
you get there, and it's a nice place, but the bar is kind of weird, like how everybody's facing away from us the whole
Okay.
time. So I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, man, y'all turn around. Look what's going on over here.
That's just those kind of things you just figure out playing places. I mean, I drove a lot of 8-9 hour drives, found out a place sucks, you know. So you just kind of do, and you never go
Yeah.
back. But so you hit Clemson, Macon, Statesboro, right? Play
Statesboro, Savannah, Athens this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's exciting. This is you guys' first time, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to this city, man.
Yeah, I'm
Best
looking
music
forward to
town
it.
in Southeast, if you ask
yeah.
me. Oh, the Nashville, I guess. If you're gonna count
Yeah.
that. If you're gonna
Yeah.
count that. Best college music scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
best college.
This is gonna open some doors for you guys, man, because a lot of bands aren't. I don't know how to put it, but like I try to pitch it to them, and they're like, "Oh, we just don't want to do someplace." It's like, well, you got to do someplace if you
Yeah.
want to do the next
Yeah,
place here. You
we're-
know?
I mean, like we're hungry for it. That's
Word.
the main thing is we're like, especially in places we want to play, like
Yeah.
the college towns and stuff, like Clemson and maybe over in Alabama.
Yeah, you guys
some
would
do
kill
that
there. You guys
over
would
there.
kill there, yeah.
And then, but like we're just if we can get into Clark's or. Any of the Clark's is a nice place. Dude.
It's a
We
nice
love
place,
that.
yeah.
I'd love
I think it's
playing there.
underrated.
Yeah,
Underrated
dude.
on the music
It
scene.
looks
Uh-huh.
like it kind of reminds me of Loose Change, but
Yeah,
no stage.
no
Everybody
stage,
just gets
yeah.
up in your grill.
Yeah, man.
But that's what we're trying to do more of is just get into the college town and then expand from there.
Yeah.
Especially with us not. I guess not all being based out of a college town, because I feel like
Gotcha.
I feel like if you're based out of a college town, you get almost not, I wouldn't say a real head start, but you get a little bit. You got friends there.
I'd say head start.
You get way better places to play at.
Yeah, I mean, you get network.
You kind of get a. I guess you can bring more of a networking thing.
Yeah,
like you got
well,
some
if you know a
brothers in
bunch of
sorority
people
or
up there already, like that's a big push.
Big push.
Yeah.
Definitely. You guys thought about relocating?
Maybe.
Talked
I've
about
been telling them recently. I was like, well, everybody that thinks we're based out of Statesboro, it may be worth saying we're based out of Statesboro, because he's up there, and then, like I said, we're up there so much that it'd probably be worth,
It might just be a good branding move too.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I was just like, because it's a lot easier when you tell people McCrae.
Yeah.
What is that?
Especially with booking and stuff. If somebody asks where you're out of and they know where you're from, like if they know where Statesboro is, it's a lot easier to make kind of a connection and end up landing gigs and stuff that way.
And it carries a certain weight, like when you tell somebody you're in Athens or Statesboro or Clemson band, there's honestly not a built-in following, but like anybody that went to school in Statesboro can go, oh, I fucking love Statesboro, so might be an interesting move for you guys. But then again, honestly, there's not that much going on in the Statesboro. It's not going to open a ton of doors for you. I'm just brainstorming here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I kind of skipped over a bit. What kind of like tunes are you guys playing? You guys playing originals, covers, rock songs, country songs? You're playing?
We play a couple of originals, Sons of Midnite originals, but
let's go.
We're mostly every time we play somewhere, we usually get told that we play a lot of diverse things. We play anything from Jimi Hendrix to Green Day to Nirvana. I mean, we play it all, and
that's awesome.
Very, I have a lot of musical genres that I'm into, so it can go from blues to we can get in there and
just feel the crowd.
Well, that's the cool thing about us together too, is like we all have like kind of like the same music taste, but we all have like different things, and so when you bring them together, like it's real cool.
I love that. That's great. I think diversity is very key on casting a wide net on fans and getting booked in a lot of places you wouldn't get booked.
Yeah.
What else was I going to say about it? I think, what was I going to say? I was going to say something important. Oh, I used to think that when I wanted to join a band, I was like, oh, I want 4 guys that like exact same bands as me, but you kind of don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You'd just be playing the same 4 bands or something.
We'd get burnt out.
Yeah.
Playing the same shit.
Yeah, we all like the same songs. All right, we need to learn something for the people, you know? How have you guys showed, like you played mostly cover sets, right? 3-hour stuff probably, right? Yeah. Cutting the teeth kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
How have the originals been doing? You guys been pushing them hard or just getting going?
People love it when we
really?
play. Yeah, they're really digging the cover. We haven't released them. We're still like in the process of finishing them. But
where are you recording them at?
There's actually a studio in McCrae.
Really? No shit. No shit.
Surprise.
it's nice.
And they got some nice gear in there.
Yeah.
Map, what is it? Artist Pipeline or something like that. I don't know. A guy named Chuck Hutchison records us down there.
Yeah. Sweet.
And he's got some nice equipment for it to be in McCrae. And I mean, he helps us out kind of because, like you say, we're the hometown guys, I guess. Yeah. We've been recording down there. Really wanting to finish up the songs and drop like a 3-song EP.
Word.
That's the first main priority with us right now. That and getting into more college towns is the thing.
I think that would do wonders for you guys to have a medium to hand out.
That's what I've been saying. Something to promote, especially something to give other people to hang on to.
Yeah, and you can kind of charge more to a certain point for certain stuff. We got originals with a few streams on it. Kind of stuff.
Yeah,
interesting. Well, I guess when you guys start playing, how many gigs do you guys play so far? How many do you think you played?
What?
Like in this year or
just in general?
How many gigs?
Yeah, I don't know. It's above 100 probably.
Yeah, probably.
Damn, man. Good for y'all. Good for y'all.
We've been at it pretty much every
We've been together
weekend.
since what, 2018?
Yeah, something like
really?
Yeah, 2018.
We've been together for a while, but like I said, we just started when all of us went off to college and stuff like that. It was like, okay.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we got more serious about it, but it was like we had all that time.
Growing up, too, maybe a little bit. We can get out there now, so why?
Well, I mean, there's a big learning curve on being in a band, like the first
especially
year.
the booking side. Like that's a whole nother thing.
Different
that
ballpark.
I've been trying to do.
Yeah. Well, good for y'all, man. 100's a lot of gigs, man. A lot of bands don't make it to 100, so good for y'all. What was I going to say about that? Like, I guess what I'm trying to figure out is what the motive was when you guys started. Like, was there any conversations like, oh, we're gonna be cover rock band, play songs we want to play for a while, and then we'll shift over? Or like, was it like, just what was the plan at the start?
Well,
even now, I guess
our first time we played was at a birthday party. So I think we had been learning songs, and then we just made us up a list, and we were like, we got to learn these before we play. And it was country and grunge and everything. I mean, we play it all. So we learned that, and then it just evolved from there, and we just haven't stopped. So
yeah, we're definitely getting more structure to like kind of our. I want to say we're leaning more towards the punk rock. Like we're running a lot more punk rock songs now, and like Nirvana, grunge, and kind of we're wanting to do more of the rock stuff and cut out like
the country shit.
Yeah, because when we started at the beginning, it was like, okay, I know how to play this song. You guys learn it, we're gonna play it. You know, like I mean, because we were just so new to. We didn't even need to be in a band, but we were just like before we learned how to play instruments, we were meshing as a group together, and I guess that kind of it kind of helps us play together better than individuals, I guess.
Yeah, we're all very comfortable with each other on stage. And
That's
stuff.
huge. That's huge. Yeah. How would you guys describe your show right now? Is it like high energy, low energy?
Very high.
Yeah, I'd say very high energy.
It's Sons of Midnite.
Yeah, we
good answer.
We turn the music on.
Yeah, Sons of Midnite turns music on.
Everybody that's coming to Clark's tonight, we're gonna turn their music on.
Yeah, it's gonna be on, man. I love that.
Hell yeah.
Good answer. I guess what else am I trying to figure out? I'm trying to figure out how I want to ask this. What is like where do you guys want to be? Like what's been one of the biggest hurdles, I guess, of trying to get to where you are now, which is pretty good. You're touring regionally, right? Like
social media.
Social media? It's a big hurdle?
Yeah, I'd say that's probably the biggest thing is trying to build like a social media following.
Especially from McCray.
Tons of people up there?
Yeah.
Is it just like meeting people or like retaining fans and like
Well, we have a bunch of people coming like to these shows that we've never even talked to. They're like, "Oh, we seen y'all are playing here again, so we made sure to like make this a priority." And like that really shocked us whenever that first started happening. But it's huge. A pretty regular thing.
Facebook ain't that like we're doing pretty good on Facebook, but Instagram,
I think it's just
tougher.
Yeah, I think when you get into the college town scene, it does like more of a swap, and you get start getting more interest. On the Instagram.
That's the thing. We're now starting to do like bigger like college stuff. So now we're starting to kind of bring it up on IG and stuff like that.
Yeah, thinking about that kind of stuff. I mean, that's just another growth thing, you know. Yeah, kind of coming up. Videos, dude. You guys need to do videos.
That's what we've been. I was recording clips all the way up here to make my little TikToks and stuff like that. Just something to put out there.
Put it out there.
Put it on everything, man. Put it on YouTube Shorts. Put it on Instagram. Put it on TikTok. Put it everywhere. Just like shitty content is fine. Like
that's also something I've been pitching to them. Like we got a guy to come record us. Get a professional video put together. And I was like, I don't understand how important this content is like towards our getting booked. And like I said, it's helped out. Like you get a video together that looks good and you send it to places, you start getting more and more yeses. You know?
People have to find you somehow. So
it's like your resume. It's exactly what it is. And the more high quality videos you can have, but even shitty videos are better than no videos. I see bands make that mistake. Is no videos. Like bro, even an iPhone video. I'm still posting fucking iPhone videos all the time.
That's like what I was taking on the way up here to make something together.
Fucking iPhone video of y'all playing, it's just fun, you know. But if you ever get a chance, like one thing I like to see, my guy right here is learning. My guy's learning. Shitty iPhone videos are in, baby. I love it. I like that. If you ever get a chance, so this would be a tip of advice. You guys do like, I don't know, say, what's something where you'd have a guaranteed good pull or something? Like if you just do a venue that you know, like if you ever when you guys play Blue Room, fucking film it. Like pay Mettler $400 to film it. You know, like we never make money at Blue Room because I spend it all on filming it. You know, because it's worth it. You know what I'm saying?
It is. Yeah.
So that's an interesting thought that I like to drop out. Yeah, but I followed you guys on Instagram. You guys got some content.
Yeah, like I said,
content going.
That's been the biggest thing this year. Is I was telling them, I was like, we're going to play more shows and we're going to pump out way more content because the more eyes you get on us, ultimately means more shows, you know.
You'd be amazed how much the online buzz side of things can really fucking help everything out, you know. Just word of mouth is still the way that you become a big band, you know. Like that's where you get you check your request on the band Instagram. It's like fraternities messaging you, sororities, that kind of stuff.
That's what I was going to say too. If you record like a crowd and stuff, and somebody sees themselves on there, and
they're
share
like,
they don't, they're like this band, and then they got a video of me on there.
Yes, that's an old pro tip, dude. Hire a photographer. This is what I'm doing tomorrow. Hire a photographer to come take like I don't know if you guys have ever, I don't know how much Greek life stuff you've done, but they'll hire photographers just to picture everybody at the event, you know, and then just post them because they'll see themselves and then they'll come follow you, you know.
Well, the other thing about it is like you post the crowd and like everyone's getting lit out there, and somebody sees it and God, that's hype, and they want to go next time.
Yeah, and all the comments will be people tagging their friends like, there you are, like, check it out. So just some good stuff. But I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, I would worry about the content. Content is more key at your era than like when you're more established almost. You know what I'm saying? Like you really gotta bring the track record up kind of stuff. Because like now, like you can afford to, once you establish whatever, you can afford to not film everything.
Yeah, of course.
Because you got it coming next week or whatever. So good for y'all, man. That's good to hear. What is the ETA on the originals? I mean, they're all recorded in the process, that kind of stuff, or
they're all finished structure wise, recording wise. I think they're gonna. There's some slight tweaks to the stuff, like maybe re-recording a couple vocal tracks on some songs. But I want to say they're 90% done.
That's nice.
And I mean, very soon we'll be putting a date out.
You guys got a plan for dropping them? Anything like that?
We'll probably just post and say, "Hey, we're
dropping."
Out. Yeah, they're out.
All right. Especially with this first like EP that's coming out, we just kind of want to. I don't like to rush in things, but kind of just get something out there. That way we can start promoting it. I wouldn't say on social media, like building up to like something. You know what I'm saying?
Like an album or something.
But like just put it out and then start promoting it through us playing live.
Interesting.
You know, kind of doing that approach to it.
I think that's a good approach, but I'd give them a few weeks. Like let them know it's coming. Because like your first release, honestly, is going to be one of the easiest to get streams on, if that makes sense.
Really?
So like your first track, first release is going to be, like after that, it won't be like, oh God, my friends just dropped their first song. Like,
well, especially there's one on there that everybody's been waiting on for a while.
What's it called?
Shadows.
Sounds sick.
If any older Sons of Midnite fans have, we only had 2 shirts, so the black shirt or the white shirt. If you have the white shirt, then
you know.
We'll have to
shadow.
We are foreshadowing shadows.
Interesting. I only had 2 shirts.
Yep. We'll have to show you we'll show it to you.
Send me that SoundCloud.
Yeah, we'll send
What's
you
it like?
the rough cut.
What's kind of you guys' tunes on your own sound like? Give me a description on them.
I don't know
I'd
what
say Cherry
genre.
Blossoms is more of like an upbeat punk
that's
sound
like a
song,
punk.
and then
Shadows.
I don't even know what genre to put that in.
Shadows has got more of like
it's like a eerie, like complex.
Almost,
it is. Halloween's coming up. I've been thinking we should drop it soon.
Yeah,
we love Halloween.
You better get on it.
You
got about 2 weeks.
The thing is, like, I'm all for getting the content out there, but I do not want to go out there and put shit out. Like,
Gotcha.
Like,
yeah, I agree.
And I know they gotta hate me in the studio because whenever we're in there, like everyone's like, "Oh, dude, that's sick," and I'm like, "Bro, that sucks." Do it again.
That was ass.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, man. I think threading the needle between quality and speed is a good thing to do. I mean, good for y'all. Y'all are working on them. Don't get too distracted on that with the covers thing. I got a little lost in that world for a while. It's like you're just killing with the covers. It's like, oh, we don't need any right now. Like to always keep trying to get the ratio of originals to covers up. You know what I mean? That'd be my advice.
And another thing with the originals is I typically kind of sit back and do more of the booking side of things for the band. That way these guys can focus more on like writing and trying to come up with stuff and deciding what, if we're going to add new covers, what new covers we're going to play.
Every band's got that one guy.
And I just try, I don't know, I try to let them just have the freedom to do that, and I take and do all the, the booking, which it ain't very much once you get a bunch of contacts established and stuff like that, but I mean, it is.
It still work, man. How's the booking been for you guys? Been tough to get in a lot of places? Or been pretty easy?
I'd say so. Starting out, I'd say it was really tough. Starting to figure out. But I've kind of, I don't know. I've got a system together now.
Okay.
That kind of, you kind of get what you like to say. I don't know. I've also started. One thing I like to do now is I used to send venues like it'd be a ton of dates.
Yeah.
But one thing I've started doing. This is a little tip in the subject. I'll put like. Booking for November 12th.
Nice.
A specific date. And even if the venue doesn't have it, then you get a response. And then it's like, okay, well, if y'all don't have that, we do have this one available or this, we got these handful of dates. And typically that kind of leads into like, okay,
I like that. So don't give them too many options.
Yeah, I mean, you just kind of give them a specific date. And it's also not like, I feel like a lot of bands, when they're booking something, it'll just be like booking for blank and
Jameson tank.
Or booking for loose change or whatever, and you just kind of send that and like
it's like boy.
I just feel like that's the subject of like a bunch of other emails. So you do like something different that's like booking for a specific date or something like that. They're like, okay, this is easy. If we got it, all I gotta do is say yes back.
I put some fucking exclamation points in that. So
I think that's anything to make it look different.
Anything where it doesn't seem like just a spam email or something boring or
and like finally being at the point whenever you're already booked, having to turn places down, that's also dope. A great feeling. Like we're already booked, and then they're like, oh, so they're playing places they don't need us, and then they start reaching out more.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like if you're gonna look like almost desperate to play places, like they're gonna put you in their back pocket and they're gonna pull you out.
Definitely, and it's easy to be like that when you're a starting band. I remember being just like, waiting on the edge of my seat for responses and shit. And now it's like, man, if they don't book us, fuck them. That's how it is. Like, even if they do.
Sons of Midnite's playing every weekend anyway, so we got somewhere to be.
I love it, man. I need to see y'all getting out that, let's see, what way is California? West? Yeah. You get out west. Cool. Get out, dude, like Tuscaloosa, Oxford, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about some Tuscaloosa places.
Ooh, it's a tough town, but you guys would kill there. Yeah. It's not really our vibe because, like, they're very, how would I put it? Well, I mean, yeah, it is. I love Tuscaloosa. It's a fun town to play in, but it's also like not going to take you to the promised land. If that makes sense. So I put too much faith in it at the start. I can get you in a few places in Tuscaloosa, maybe, or I can try. But I think you guys' brand would work really well there. They kind of like the whole like. They like grunge and they like country and stuff like that. They're into that. I think you guys could.
We do a good mix. Like tonight, we got like a Leonard Skinner mashup, and then we're gonna
what Skinner songs.
It's going to be, what is it, Sweet Home Alabama?
Sweet Home.
Which might not be a good move because of playing the Auburn game. But I think they care.
Sweet Home fucking Auburn.
It would be bad. It would be bad if, which Georgia's not going to lose. But if they did and we played Sweet Home Alabama, that'd probably be a rough look. But we're going to do, we're going to do like Sweet Home Alabama into the chorus of like Simple Man. And then we finish with our version of Freebird.
Sick, man. Is it shorter or something?
It's the end, and then we do... We do the end, and he sings Fresh Prince of Bel-Air over it.
Nice.
Awesome.
And people dig it.
We used to do That Smell, and I kind of missed it.
Every time people request Freebird, that's what we play.
Yeah.
We'll do a little something like that.
A little something like that? That's cool, man.
Yeah, but, That Smell, that's a damn good song.
That Smell's a great song, man. Yeah, not many people knew it when we did it, but I always thought it was fucking sick,
Awesome.
Well, I mean, like, it wasn't, like, blowing people away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, the people that did knew it were going crazy. What are some other songs y'all play that's kind of some favorites? You guys have a favorite each, maybe? Yeah. Or a couple favorites that y'all do?
I like My Hero by Foo Fighters. That's a good one. I mean, everybody. Oh yeah, it's just a good one to start off or end.
That's a great opening song. Yeah.
I like some Misfit songs. We do one Saturday night from
Saturday night.
not
Misfits.
OG Misfits, but like 90s Misfits.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think I know that.
That was the song that before I was in Sons of Midnite that I heard it. I was like, oh shit! Like
these guys are raw.
Yeah, dude. And I don't know. I sing "Teenagers" by My Chemical Romance, and
I love that song.
That's my favorite. I mean,
does that one go hard? Because I wanted to learn.
Oh, every
time goes hard.
And My Chemical Romance is the best band ever, in my opinion.
Ever.
Well, maybe not. Like they're my favorite. They don't. Let me rephrase that. But anyway, so that's my favorite to sing, but to play.
Yeah.
Seven Nation always goes hard.
I love that song.
And then
can't go wrong with
especially coming from the bass player.
I really love play. Like this is really Carl's song, but I love Sweet Child of Mine because I be hitting that boom, 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 boom. That goes crazy.
That's hype, dude.
What about you, Buck?
Honestly, probably our original Shadows. Like,
let's go.
That's
good
just
answer.
very
good
fun,
answer.
like very good energy, and then also like the covers, probably like Sugar, We're Going Down, and like we play a Machine Gun Kelly song.
Which one?
Why Are You Here? You know that one? It's like one of the first rock songs.
No. It's the Pink cover.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Yeah.
I thought that was one of the better ones. The rocky, very rocky song.
Very
I like
rocky.
that one.
And then we're also thinking about learning My Ex's Best Friend.
Yeah, that's a good song too.
Yeah,
I like a lot of his stuff.
Yeah, I probably got to say Sugar, We're Going Down. I love that one. Yeah. That or
Timeless.
We do Zombie.
Oh,
that's
Zombie. That one?
Yeah, that's a good
like a heavier version?
That one's so fun to play too.
That's sick.
Well, that's the thing about playing Shadows, our song, like once, like after we played it a few times and then you start hearing people sing it back to you, that is the craziest feeling.
By the end of the song, like everybody's singing it.
Yeah,
it does make you want to switch to doing all the rhythms.
Me and Luke sat there like 2 years ago, and wrote that in his dad's living room, and then thinking from going from that to
people singing it.
Yeah,
that's the best feeling in the world, man.
Are you doing all originals now?
Hell no, man. I wish, bro. I wish, man. We're trying our best.
You've been getting a little bit more heavier in that.
Yeah, well, we just it got to the point where it was like, all right, we're having some nights where we're doing all covers, and I'm like trying to stop that. Like there's a certain kind of venue that wants that, and I'm like, all right, we don't really need to play that kind of stuff anymore. So it's tough though, because it's 3-hour sets. It's like, fuck, we got 10 songs, but it's like that's still an hour. You know what I mean? We still like that ratio isn't good there. Yeah. So if I were to give you guys any advice, not that you asked for any, but
we'll take it though.
Keep hammering those originals. The goal is to get the ratio even. Even if you're doing a cover set, if you go one original, one cover, one original, one cover, that's huge. That's huge. So
right now we're doing we at least do one a set.
That's great. No, that's a great start.
Try to do.
Great start. Keep doing that.
That's where we're at right now. Yeah. We're doing one a set.
Love that. Keep it up. Keep it up. Is it Shadows, I guess?
Shadows and Cherry Blossoms.
Do it no matter what, man. Do all three no matter what. That's where I'm at now. Like I got too much in my head during the past couple tours where it was like, oh, this is a very when you get like the advance on Barrel House or Blue Room a lot, it's like cover heavy set preferred. Yeah. It's like, fuck.
Well, the cool thing is like all three of the originals are all very different, and so like if one person, they might not like one or the other, but they might like that other one. So
they're gonna like one of them.
Yeah. Also, there's one for everybody.
That's good, man. That's good.
Also,
man.
I'm to the point now where it's like nobody, especially like if you're at a place that's like cover heavy or something like that.
Yeah.
And they're like only play covers or something like that. I'll just be like, don't say it's an original, and we'll play it anyway. Yeah, and
we'll
just
say it when we get done with the song.
Yeah, we'll say it when we finish the song, because I mean, that's kind of what
to the untrained eye, that's good too.
Yeah,
yeah. It's just one of those things I realized where it's like, all right, if you keep doing the cover sets, you'll stay a cover band, you know what I'm saying? Forever. Like if you never even it out. So the fact that you guys have 3, that's more than I thought you had. That's great.
Yeah, that's man. Like I said, we're trying to do originals and balance. Yeah. Spreading out.
Because you still want to make money. You still want to do cover gigs, Like we play original gigs and make $145. It's like, all right, well that was sick. That was great.
That was fun. It's just cool. It's gotten a lot harder making like our own songs because these two guys are at separate colleges.
I was going to bring that up earlier.
And me and him's in our hometown just chilling, and then we have to wait for that perfect time.
What do you mean? Like you guys just always write together kind of thing? Or
well, me and him are the ones who are still at home pretty much.
Okay.
And they're off in different towns.
They are the ones that write main like vocals, and I might come up with a riff every now and then or something and send it to Luke, and Luke will write. That's how Shadows came about. I wrote the riff, I sent it to him, he came up with vocals and stuff like that for it.
Yeah.
But typically they're the ones that really hammer out. But when we get like during fall break or during winter break or summer, stuff like that, that's when we kind of slow down gigging a bunch and we just really hammer out our original music. That's all we really focus on. When we get a break and the whole band's in town, then that's what we do.
Well, that's one thing I ain't even told y'all this, but I'm thinking.
Here we go, man.
So breaking news on Jameson on the Rocks.
What you got?
I'm thinking about coming home, bro.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Sounds great. Home.
Let's close in.
We'll get a nice album out real quick if I can get
Hey Siri, play "Home Sweet Home" by Motley Crue.
Yeah, dude, that's hype, man. Well, I mean, it's tough to tour and write. It's harder than you think to do both.
But the one thing holding me back from coming home is like I'm the one in Statesboro, so like Blue Room's kind of like
in your backyard kind of thing.
So I don't know it's just a thought I've had in my head, but like as far as progression with original stuff and stuff like that, and even practice, like because nowadays like we got to practice us 3 and then maybe get an occasional practice where we're all together.
Yeah,
but
that's throw tough. Me into the mix.
We haven't had a practice in forever, but
but it's crazy though because we can. Like,
but we're also playing every weekend, so
that's what I'm saying. Like, we can go and pick up where we left off, and like, we'll be sitting there before a gig, and like, hey, y'all want to learn this before we play?
Sound check it,
and it goes crazy.
That's hype, dude. Well, I mean, I know it's tough to hold. A lot of the bigger bands I have on, and they'll be like, 2 of us are in Nashville and 2 of us are in Ohio. It's like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, how does that work? But I guess, like you say, the more you tour, the less you practice per se.
Yeah.
But it also makes writing harder, man. It's tough to tour and write. I kind of get why bands will take a fucking year off and make an album now. You know what I mean? Because it's like 2 different entities almost.
I don't think I could take a year off, to be honest.
I can't either, man.
I don't think I could do it.
There's always been conversations like, man, we should take some time off and make a record or something. I'm like, I fucking like playing, you guys.
There's no point in my mind right now of slowing down. Like, it's full force until...
Exactly. Well, it's like, how are we going to make more fans? You know what I mean? Like, we're just dropping the album to the same fans that were there, you know? So, I don't know.
That's one benefit we kind of have, though, in our generation is like, because if I come up with an idea or Luke's like, dude, we got to learn this song. It's easy. Like, we can just FaceTime each other or whatever, and he'll show me, and it's cool.
It's tough, like, but if you could really put your mind to like writing while you're touring, like I think it could work, you know. Sound check here and there, and acoustic practice. Yeah. If you ever get a day off in the hotel, it's nice. Like today, you guys could maybe write, but you're an actor. You don't want to fucking write, you know. When you're on the road, it's like I don't want to deal with it.
I mean, you kind of got like a lot of times you got to be 24/7 with it.
Yeah.
I mean,
every day, kind of.
If you love it, like it's not gonna be hell.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah. And it's tough because, like, it's like you need them now. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, damn, we're playing a 3-hour set tomorrow. We need, like, 10 new originals right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, or else we're going to have to fucking go play 2 hours of covers again, you know? It's like, well, I mean, it's fun and all. I'm not hating. You know what I'm saying, though? It's like,
the good thing about it, though, is us getting out so much. Like, we've started playing in such different areas that we can go play and, you know, we can play just, say we played 2 sets. That's not all our shit. So the next time we come, we can play shit that they didn't even hear that time.
That's dope.
So
you guys have that many songs? How many songs do you think you have total covers?
Probably at least 50.
No, more than that. We probably got.
It's up there to 50.
I think the last count was like 65.
That sounds about right.
Shit ton of
60,
tunes,
70, something like that.
That's with your noggin, though.
That's what we got on a list. I mean, there's no telling how many we've learned over the years.
But
that's just like scratched off.
There's some that we don't even play that we know, though.
Yeah,
sometimes we'll forget about them until someone requests it, and I'm like, oh yeah, we know that.
Yeah. Isn't that great when you get a request
that,
one you actually know?
There's just those ones where you're like, do we really got to play this song?
Yeah, again. Word, man. Well, what are some other bands in your area or any bands that you guys are kind of looking at? Even it can be national band and be like, that's kind of what we'd want to do, you know? Like anybody regional, bigger, you know, like who's the band you guys see at Blue Room that hypes you up or something? Or anybody in particular?
I just played with Sundown.
So you were who sat in?
Yeah, that's it.
Word. How did it go?
I played with them at Blue Room.
Yeah, Wyatt said it went great.
Oh, yeah, it was fun, dude.
We all came and supported.
Yeah.
Sons of Midnite watching JD in another band.
It was fun, man. And they're real cool guys. And,
yeah, they are.
And they're
shout
good
out Sundown.
Too. Yeah, shout out Sundown.
Plug Sundown.
And,
I'm always fucking with Wyatt.
Yeah, we like them. Maple's Crown, of course.
Maple's Crown has always been a great band.
Yes.
They will forever be a great band. But before we tackle anything else, fuck Hatchback. Fuck Hatchback. They're not even a band anymore, but fuck Hatchback. I'm just playing. But.
Hatchback's gone.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen the Maple band. What was their name again?
Maple's Crown.
They're like, I don't know. They've never really like went out and done any serious touring or anything, but
they could if they wanted
to. They're just like when we were starting out.
Yeah,
they were.
They had already been a band for.
They had already been a band for a while, and they're just all like above and beyond musicians in it.
Sick.
Like it's crazy.
The nicest motherfuckers you ever meet in your life.
Really,
nice as shit.
Anytime I tell anyone anything about Maple's Crown, I say, dude, when Lance gets up there and sings "Welcome to the Jungle," it's game over, bro.
Game over.
I guess if I had to pick, like, I don't know, like a point we're trying to get to now is obviously touring more, kind of like you do, just around and hitting the southeastern areas. You know, like getting spreading more out as far as the touring and stuff goes, and then getting more original heavy would probably be original heavy, and then. Like I'm still doing the cover gigs and stuff, but that's kind of what we want to go towards here, especially in the future. Is like before, it's easier. I feel like when you're building to get known as you know, if we started getting recognized as like an original with some covers mixed in, like it'd be easier to build that way than try to.
Exactly. Because you have to rebrand. You know, like you'll have fans that are very used to seeing you play that 2 hours and 45 minutes of covers. You know, and then they're like, you come in playing a lot of originals. You're like, what is this shit? So you lose some fans.
It would be cool to be on the Stews level, dude.
Yeah.
Sheesh, man, wouldn't it, dude? Those guys are the best.
The Melvins at 40 Watt
tonight.
What the fuck?
Tonight,
dude, shout out to the Melvins.
Yeah, I think it's sold out.
Dude,
bro,
holy shit!
They've got to be old as hell now, right?
Gotta be in their late 50s.
We're playing in the same city as the Melvins.
That is
the same
crazy.
night, bro.
If the Melvins ever
You
hear
said
this,
that's tonight.
Yeah, tonight. Yeah.
Good God.
If the Melvins ever hear this, play Onions Make the Milk Taste Bad for me. That's a great song.
Dude,
You guys could probably catch it.
long live Kurt.
Long live. Well, it's cool play. You guys ever been at 40 Watt?
No, never.
Once you guys get 45 minutes of original, you guys need to get in 40
That's
Watt.
what I was going to say. Another thing that's going to be kind of like surreal is when we be like doing ticketed events and having people go and pay like that.
Exactly.
Like, that's going to be cool.
That changes the game too because you get to play with other bands and your band network grows.
Oh, yeah.
So 40 Watt straight originals?
Straight original. I mean, I play 2 covers when I'm there because our set.
Gotta throw
I throw them in. Make your best 2 that you make your own kind of thing.
Your cover of Blinded by the Lights is good.
Thank you, man. Yeah, we always do that. That's kind of like a signature thing we have to do now. But appreciate that. As soon as you guys get 45 minutes, I think 40 Watts in the cards for you guys. Opening slot,
Awesome.
And I think that'd be a good move for that's where you kind of want to get. You kind of want to get where you're not doing the 3-hour gigs eventually.
Yeah.
And even another thing I just had band Supper Club on. Y'all ever heard of them? You ever heard of them? They're out of Auburn. They're like very close to Stu's, like they're homies or whatever. You guys should check them out because you would like them. They're very like classic rock. I don't know how to describe them. Classic rock with a little disco in it almost.
What was their name again?
Supper Club.
Supper Club.
Got a sticker right here they gave me. Pretty sick.
Oh,
pretty sick.
nice.
Yeah, everybody check out Supper Club. That episode will actually be right before y'all, so people will have heard it. But anyways, you guys should check them out. They told me, and I already knew this, but like they pointed it out. They were like, trying to find an opener for the 3-hour sets is big because that'll knock an hour off. You know what I'm saying? Even if you can dilute it an hour, get some close-in band open for you while you're at loose change. Play 45 minutes if you wanted to. Yeah. Get paid the same.
Y'all give us a little bit and then we'll hit y'all up. We're ready. We'll come up here. Hey, I'll play the guitar for anybody for maybe a cup of water and 2 hot dogs with mustard on them.
I gotta have the mustard, man. Yeah. Well, that's great. Tell me about this. When you guys are like touring around and stuff, are you guys hoteling up or staying with friends or?
Mainly, we got friends in pretty much every college town we played in.
It's pretty fortunate, really.
Yeah. Last time we went and stayed with some guys and when we went to Clemson, we just drove back here to Athens. It was an hour?
1 hour, yeah.
So we just stayed with some friends when we played in Clemson, and then over in Savannah, stayed in Statesboro.
There's still been plenty of times where we didn't have friends to stay with, and we'll be rolling in the house 4 a.m.
That was tough. That was tough.
But Luke says, y'all better be up when we get back. We get back.
Yeah.
Everybody's out.
What's you guys' kind of favorite part about touring and playing live? Anything in particular?
The van, riding in the van is just always a good
time. Yeah.
It can. The long stretches can be kind of bad, but I mean, we'll just be in there, dude, shooting the shit.
There's nothing like the conversation that goes on in the Midnight Machine, and that's why we have a certain rule that nobody is allowed to ride in the van but Prampy.
Hey, there you go. Shout out to
Grandpa.
Why? What do you mean ride in the van? Oh,
right.
Right. You meant ride. I was like,
right. Music in the van is the only person that can do that.
Yeah. Well, it's great that you guys have a van. Where'd you get that? You guys buy it or you had it?
Yeah, we bought it and
found it in Dublin?
Yeah,
and then we took and
what was it, like a church van?
It was a prison transport van.
That explains the lights on the top.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Church.
It was one of those before, and you can see where they had the cage in there and stuff like
in the corner.
Yeah, on the top of the van and stuff.
If any bands are out there trying to build a van, pro tip: rip the back seats out and then go to a carpeting place that carpets people's houses.
Buy you some carpet.
And you can buy a carpet for the entire back of the van. I think we paid $15.
Yeah,
it was
for
not bad.
Whole strip. It was just, you just get a used slice and then you just carve it out.
You guys ever sleep in there?
We had a futon in there for a while.
Did you?
But with carrying gear and stuff, it's
it doesn't really.
We about slept in there last night.
Yeah,
we just pulled up. And we were
none of our friends were coming through, but we finally got somewhere to stay.
We had to hit up enough people. But
I love that, man. Well, dude, having a van, you guys, that's huge too.
Yeah, the van definitely. It's made it so much easier because we used to rent the U-Haul trailer and haul it down the truck.
Yeah,
that was terrible.
And then we had to unload
especially places like here in Athens where it's all tight and kind of or it's tighter than normal. It's easier just to pull up in the van. You can fit in one normal parking spot. It's really easy to get in and out of places to load.
Word, man. Yeah, I bet that does help a lot. I bet that makes a lot of sense. Interesting. When you guys are touring, what is your favorite? You guys have a favorite spot you've played? Individually,
Clemson was probably my favorite. That was fun, and the crowd weren't even like they said it really is there, but they got rowdy. It was awesome.
It was really packed when we got in there and stuff. Everybody came in. It was really nice, and it kind of you just look up and it's just 4 dudes staring at 4 dudes. And I'm like, all right then. So we took a break and then just kind of, drank a beer, and then everybody comes back in, and we ended the night great. So, but I like Barrel House. Besides it being really hot,
great.
Yeah. Sound guy there,
Rob
is the man, bro. Rob is the
go. Dude, the production there it's like super nice. You can tell Rob anything you want, and that's the best thing about Barrel House is the production.
Rob is the best sound guy.
I love how he sends stems, and then I do all the mixing, and so I go back and I'm like, good God, we sucked. but it's all good because he's got the room mics, and we did Sugar and that the opening line, everybody's singing that.
Yeah, dude, that's a classic, man. Dude, Rob is the reason Barrel House is still around.
Yes, Rob is the man.
I wish Rob watched the show because literally every time a band mentions Barrel House, it goes exactly like that.
I told him about it last time we were there. I was like, dude, you need to listen to Jameson on the Rocks. You're a hot topic on yeah.
What'd he say?
He was like, yeah, I know Jameson. He was like, he's cool. He was like, I had to check it out.
Yeah, dude, he won't check it out.
I just like looking up and you can't see because the fog and everything, and then you just see Rob just standing in the crow's nest.
Watch, you gonna post this video, and you're gonna have Rob commenting the eyes emoji on it.
Yeah, watching.
Yeah.
Well, dude, Barrel House is a great spot, man. It really is a nice stage and everything. I like it there, and the smoke and the lights can make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if Loose Change had a stage like that or something. That'd be a movie.
Jameson, question for you: any places you went to play that you were like, I don't know, this might be an all right spot, and then you got there and it was way better than you expected?
Let me think. Probably Loose Change is probably one. You know what I mean? Because you look at it, you're like, and then you get in there, and you guys had an off night. I mean, on a fucking regular night, it's packed.
Yeah.
But the next time we're going to be there, I have a lot of hope.
I'm playing there at the end of this month.
At the end of this month,
Halloween weekend.
When it was bumping, like, it was fun. But
it bumps, dude, when it goes.
We're playing there Halloween week next time, so I know it's going to go crazy.
Great. That's literally one of my favorite places to play. We unfortunately can't really do it much anymore, but I really love that place. I'm trying to think of somewhere else that bumped. Honestly, when we did Blue Room, I kind of forgot that was like a big deal. Like we were just touring really hard.
I feel like people talk about that the first time's like surreal, and then the next maybe not next time, but maybe the time after that is like
today.
But
what were you saying?
He can't remember.
Dude, I do this all the time, man. Yeah. But they say like they just forget how big of a deal it is, because like once you start playing maybe bigger places, or like
you get too used to it, kind of.
Yeah.
Well, the first time first time for any of those big shows is always better. You'd be amazed. Like even the second time we did 40 Watt, I remember sitting back and thinking like, damn, it's a lot cooler last time. You know what I mean? It's like once you kind of clocked it in, sort of. But like, it's still great now. I'm trying to think of another good spot. I can only think of places that have disappointed me.
It's a lot easier to get your expectations really high.
Yeah, because you hear it's like, and people talking, they're like, "Oh shit, that's the fucking spot. Yeah, that's the spot in town."
They ain't never been to a real spot.
Well, I feel like it's I feel like it's all subjective too, because like you say, on a night, like we could have easily went to Loose Change and there'd been nobody there, and be like, okay, but then you go, and then like you said, your first time there, it was like packed,
crazy.
So it is easy to. I normally try to give a spot like at least two
chances. I feel that.
But always though, we went and played this place in Valdosta, and
never again, bro.
Oh my gosh, bro! Like, and we were so pumped to go to Valdosta because we thought it was gonna be turned down there, and we got down there, bro. And the venue was too cool for the place.
It was a great place.
Yeah, the venue was really
the stage was sick and everything.
What was it, Arlen's?
Yeah, I think it was Arlen's.
Yeah,
they had like. They had a bigger sound system than Blue Room in that thing.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
The sound system was crazy.
The sound was crazy.
We played there one time and they closed.
They had like dual 18 subs, and then the PA speakers literally went to the roof for three people. 3 people in the whole place.
At its best point, there might have been 30 people in there at the same time. Yeah. They weren't all paying attention, but they might have all been in the bar at the same time.
We've all had some shows like that.
We're also big on doing that. Is like, okay, we'll go hit a spot.
Yeah.
And if that's also with us, like we'll take this spot. If we don't like it, throw it away. You know? And we just kind of like figuring out the spots that are good.
I've had plenty of shows like that, like Warehouse here. Like I've had that's a big old fucking room, 900 people in that room, and 900 cap room and there's 10 people there. It's like, all right, this sucks, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, you kind of learn by doing it. I think it's good that y'all are touring. I guess just keep it up, you know. Just keep
that's the
touring.
main thing is we just trying to keep grinding. I guess.
Yeah.
Stay hungry.
Yeah, keep playing every weekend. That's your quickest way to get anything done. Make some video content.
One of the cool things about it that I tell them all the time is we kind of have the kickstart of being young. Because
that's huge.
Like,
you guys are young. You got a good jump on them.
We've got a lot of time to progress and to get to the next. Because like, I mean, right now we're just going as far as we can go. Like get to the top of the skyscraper, and once we get there, build a new one. You know.
Yeah, a lot of bands don't even figure this kind of shit out until they're in their mid-20s. You know, myself included. So like, good for y'all. Good for y'all. Yeah. What's kind of next for you guys? What do you hope is like? What are some venues you'd like to get in, and what's the next step on like getting into those?
I'd be down to come back to Athens and
play
some other
you guys
places.
Should do,
I'm sure we probably will. So
do Boar's Head next time.
I've heard of Boar's Head. I've been there before.
Boar's Head.
Yeah. I'd like to go do some more stuff in Clemson too.
Yeah.
And then get to Florida and Alabama.
I'd really like to do also more sorority and fraternity stuff.
There you go.
Oh yeah,
that'd be really
huge.
fun too.
I want road trips. I want to go far or out of
I
state.
want to go
anything.
and not come home.
Yeah,
that's it, man.
That's the dream.
I love it.
I really would love to go play Gainesville, Florida.
I would too. I've never done it.
Really?
They don't have any they have like college bars and all, but they don't have like a spot. You know,
And since people will be watching this after we play tonight in Athens, and it'll be okay that I say this. I'm a Gator fan.
Oh no! Oh no!
He's the only Gator fan.
All right, you guys, we're gonna close.
Yeah, don't worry, nobody else is a Gator fan. But
I guess it's the end of this
no,
episode.
but take it from me, bro. If you ever go and play Gainesville, you have.
Gotta play Tom Petty.
Dude, that's exactly what I was going to say. You got to play that.
You got to.
You won't back down.
You got to, man. That shit gives me chills when we go down there.
What's the deal with the Tom Petty in Florida?
He's from there.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, he's like the band. I guess him and what's the other group down there?
The Heartbreakers.
Yeah, them. They like play it in the stadium. If you've never seen that, you need to watch the videos in playing I Won't Back Down in Gator Stadium.
Yes,
that shit's
dude.
Nuts, bro. It's just nuts. Yeah, I wish there was a spot in Gainesville. You know, I wish there was like a loose change or something.
The one place, which I don't think is Gainesville, but there's this place on the it's not Gainesville, but it's a place on the Florida-Alabama line, and it's called like the Florida-Alabama line or something. In
Florida-Bama, right?
Yeah, and half of the bar is in Alabama and half of it's in Florida.
Yeah.
And they say that place goes crazy.
That place is rowdy as fuck.
I'd love to go play there when they play each other one day.
Ooh, that'd be sick, man. Yeah, that's another thing that's good to keep in mind. You guys are really going to tour like the football rounds. Like, keep in mind when the away games are.
Oh, yeah.
Keep in mind.
Well,
it makes more of a difference than you'd think, you know.
I think the other thing
that's the reason I looked at the calendar, especially the booking Miss Clark's thing, and I was like, okay, Auburn versus Georgia.
I can't believe that wasn't
I was like, that's going to be big. I was like, that's the weekend we want. And then
I was shocked that you guys got it.
I just pitched it to him like that. That's how we ended up with that.
Rip's the man, dude. Rip's the man.
Appreciate you, Mr. Motherfucking Ripley. I think we have to say motherfucking Ripley.
I kind of think you do.
Yeah.
It's like a given. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to say it. Like the first time I heard his name, I was like, that's Mr. Motherfucking Ripley. Thank him for getting us up here. We're very thankful.
Yeah, dude, he's great, man. I think they've done a really good job because, I mean, honestly, even a year ago, they weren't really a big band bar, and now they've completely like rebranded into like.
They get packed down in there?
They get what?
Do they get packed down?
Oh, they get packed down there. Yeah. They do get packed. Caught me off guard. They get packed as hell sometimes, man. Yeah, very good rotating crowd kind of thing. It's kind of bright in there. I mean, I think me and Rip are going to work on that a little bit, getting a better lighting situation. But I mean, honestly, like it's better setup and change, you know. Like
I imagine that's nice. Ripley enjoys having a musician to kind of tell him what works.
We kind of teamed up, man. He's been great. Sponsored the show and everything. Shout out Clark's for all that. Like I had no show sponsors and he took a shot on us. It's been great for like. You know, me getting the word out that he needs bands like you guys, you know, and that kind of stuff. And like him asking me, like, what should we do about sound? I know they're working on getting a PA built in, all that kind of stuff. Are you guys running your own sound tonight?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, be careful because it gets loud in there. So keep your mind on that. You know?
Well, yeah, I was doing like the vocal thing, and I had it like half of what we normally run at because I was like, when
I come by, I'll give you some tips if it's not weird.
If you want to get back there and hop on the,
I might give it a tweak. Yeah,
get out there and hop on the board.
Yeah, it's a tough thing because you know the wall's right in front of you. Yeah, you know? Kind of same thing with change. You know, just keep your eye on it.
Yeah, they do have some nice soundproofing though, which should
they do. That's new. I haven't played there since they put that in. That stuff helps a lot. When people are looking you guys up, are you guys on YouTube or anything other than Instagram and
YouTube,
Facebook?
TikTok.
Yeah, follow us on
Instagram,
TikTok.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Please
Sons
go
of
follow
Midnite.
us on TikTok.
I'll follow you guys on there. What's your name on there?
MIDNITE.
Sons of Midnight. MIDNITE.
Oh, shit.
This is the TikTok manager right here. This is the man that's supposed to be handling it.
Yeah,
all.
we definitely need some more TikTok followers because we could, like you said, put out some more shitty content for
shit.
people to
Eat
gaze
up.
their eyes upon as
Telling
they
you, bro,
scroll.
we got to get like AMH.
There's some sort of situation at Jam for Cam.
What's
Got
that now?
literally fucking 12 message. Need you and Vic to go save the day. Sound at Jam for Cam. Fuck. All right, fellas. I'm about to tune out. We're 65 minutes in though. So
Okay.
Hey,
let's
great.
get closing notes.
All right.
I'm just gonna text say 1 second. Fucking.
Jameson's got to go save the day.
He's about to put on
Damn,
a cape
dude.
and fly out the window.
That's
Jam for
just
Cam nightmare. You guys need to go save the day. Like fucking 4 voicemail. I'm fucking podcasting.
Yeah, dude.
All right, you guys, give me the closing notes. What's kind of the thing you need to do? Honestly, I can't even focus because I need to go do that.
Yeah.
Let's give the closing notes here. Sorry, you guys. I got to go fucking.
No problem.
You're good, man.
Because now I'm like, they need me now kind of
Yeah.
thing. Tell the people what you need them to know, like where to find you guys, all that stuff.
Y'all just follow us on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok if you feel
TikTok.
frisky and come back.
MIDNITE.
There you go.
'Cause we're cool like
MIDNITE. Come by Clark's Collective tonight and listen
Yeah.
to Sons of Midnight from 10:30 until.
Until.
So the
Thank y'all
midnight-
so much for coming on, man. I
yeah.
Appreciate it, Jameson.
Anytime,
Thank y'all.
man. Y'all check out the podcast. Thanks to Clark's. Y'all subscribe. Follow these guys. Sorry we got to cut it a little short. I got a sound emergency. See ya. Bye.
Sister.